Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the Magic Roundabout, this is something a bit special because this is a build for one of the long-term diecast restorers by the name of OPA from OPA's Diecast Restorations. Now Mark from Matchbox Mark put out a call that poor old OPA has been really ill since Christmas. I believe he's been in and out of hospital. So they've asked the community to get together and show OPA a bit of love by doing a die cast for him. And because he's of German origin, they've asked for any German made, well, any German vehicle, you know, Mercedes, blah, 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 Volkswagen, whatever. So this is my contribution to OPA's Diecast Restoration. Get well build. And if you're watching this, OPA, get well, buddy, mate. I miss your videos. It's been a long time. So, that being said, I'd like to welcome all the friends of the channel back and any new friends who've joined recently. Thanks very much. Right, let's get this off the bench. Get this off the bench. Let's get it off the Magic and onto the bench. Come on. Let's have a look at it then, shall we? Not much to it. Fairly basic, like last week's. This is a Dinky Tours Volkswagen. Made in England by Meccano. This is the greeny blue version by the look of it. It's got the white tyres on it. I'm not 100% sure what colour I'm going to do this. I might not go down the original greeny blue. I might go down for something a bit different. Maybe white. I don't think black for me. Might be white or a green. I'm not sure. Because this is an older one. I have another one of these, but it's got a bit of damage to the roof. And with the other one, I'm going to do a split screen at the back. But this one, I'm going to be pretty straightforward. Okay. So we've got two little rivets at the back there. Usual stuff. Drill them out, pop them off. There's no interior or nothing like that. So I'll get these drilled out. There you go then. Drilled out. So pop at the base. There you go. Needs straightening there. Do that with a pair of pliers. Give it a bit of a straighten up. See what we got there. Needs to come up a bit more, I think. Tweaking it, boys, tweaking it. Yeah. Right, get the tyres off. These are a bit dry now, these. And they're different types as well. These three are the same. That one's slightly different. In fact, actually, it's strange is when you get tyres. I had some the other week actually. You get them as 15 mils, and if you look here, there's a slight difference in them. I've noticed that with a few spare tyres up to now. So that's that. These are the spun hubs. The early version of this had cast hubs, so you could have cast or spun. See how much room we got to get this out of here. In fact, I'm not going to really. I think I'm just going to leave them because the base is not rusty inside or out, so I could, if I wanted to, take the axles out, but I might just leave them in actually, because that back one, there's hardly any room to get that back one out. Peening over is going to be a pain. So I can polish them hubs and the axles in situ. Just give it a good wash and we'll see what it comes up like. But this need drilling out, and putting the stripper. So that's next. All caustic soda out and wire brushed. Quite easy to get the paint off this. Matter of seconds really, come off virtually straight away. I did take the axles out in the end. And I polished the base up. Strained the axle, it's a bit bent this end. Right, now, casting lines. Unfortunately on this one, glaringly obvious. Right across that front wing there. Both sides. Across there. Across the back here. Right way across there, look at that. Right way across there. And the same this side. Apart from that, cleaned up pretty good. Cleaned up pretty good. So, I'm going to get these casting lines cleaned up. You know the drill. Get the file out and the sanding sticks. And the set wet and dry and whatever. Clean it all up. There's no real severe chunks out of the bumper, which is pretty good. And there's a little bit, a tiny bit of pitting, but nothing much to worry about. Back bumper's in good condition. Same as the wheel arches. So yeah, we've got a pretty good basis to work on. So I want to get these casting lines out best I can. Yeah. I could leave them in, but I don't want to. Here we go then. We're all painted. Now what I've decided, completely changed my mind on the colour. And I've gone with a metallic. Okay, and this is the Halfords Ford Neptune Green Metallic Spray Paint. I know they did one in a greeny blue, so I thought I'd go with this one. I liked it. I did change my mind last minute. I thought I want to spruce it up a little bit, so we done it in that. It's on the 4 set still because it's not quite 100% dry. It's had the lacquer on it. So that's the paint done, and I'm going with the white tyres, and I peened the axles over on this, and I put a new white tyres on it. It had white tyres on it originally. They, as you saw, they were dirty, filthy things. So I've now put brand spanking new white tyres on it, and I'm going to leave the base. I decided I was to polish the base up, because some of the early Dinkies, Volkswagens, they had cast hubs and they had a clear lacquered base. So I've mixed and matched here. I've got the spun hubs with a clear base, and I've gone with this. So all I've got to do now is wait for this to dry properly. Then I'm going to paint some details on it. Okay. Detail painting time then. That's what we got. Now, what I've done the back bumper and that little engine cover handle in with a Molotow pen. I'm not a great lover of the Molotow pen, like people will notice, but I just think it looked quite nice on this. So what I'm intending doing, I've got the Molotow pen here. I'm using it on the brush as well. I'm going to brush paint the actual light lenses in the silver and do the rest in the Molotow. So I need to get brush out. So I'm going to find a silver brush I'm going to use to do that with. I'm going to use this one. Just going to fill these light lenses in because, as you know, the Molotov takes ages to dry. It takes a long time. Oh, that's a crappy one, isn't it? It takes a long time to dry. So I'm just going to do the headlight lenses. Hopefully you can see that. In here. With the silver. That's one. I'll do the backlight lenses in silver so I can put the Tamiya clear on there. I'm not 100%, I'm not great on my Volkswagen, so I don't know. This appears to be an early one because it's got the trafficators on the side there. On the other one that I've got another one, it's got a squash roof. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to put the split screen in the back. That'll be what I'll be doing on the other one. Just getting that around there. Now with that, just a little bit more on this here. With that, and just do a little dab on there, not much, because the moulding is not. This bloody thing focus. Oh yeah, see the back lights there. They're not great. You can't really define exactly what's going on with them. So I'll just probably do them in red. Because you wouldn't, if I did a red and orange, you wouldn't know the difference. Because it's very small. There you go. Right, it's just some. I'm going to leave the handles bars till last. Because I'll hold it there. I'm going to do that. Right, I'm going to get the Molotov out. And I'll do some of that. We'll do some of that, lad. We'll do some of that. Let's get something to put the. I haven't got a refill one of these. Because you can buy refills, can't you? Full of this stuff. So I'll have to dab it off here. I'll do the small details first and I'll do the bumper with it afterwards. So I've done that, the Volkswagen thing on there already. So what I'm going to do now is hold it in the right position, is do this there. What I find with this Molotov, you can't brush over it too many times, like you can a normal paint. There you go, that's that there. Right, do the overriders. Okay, that's that bit. Won't be on 7 minutes now. We go a bit far longer. Do the main bumper. Right. Do underneath. I've got a thinner one than this, but it's knackered now. When I first started using it. Right, that's that. Get some more on here. That's what I want to do. Is paint on the inside of paint this here. There you go, Joe. See what that dries like. Right, I'm just going to go and do the handles and the trafficators. That's the details painting. Excuse me. Right, let's have a look at it. I'll hold it there. Done a stripe down the side there, bit of coach work, handles, trafficators, red lights at the back. I'm not going to handle it too much because that Molotov takes a long time to dry. On the front, I did the headlights with the silver paint and then the surround with a Molotov. And I did the chrome piece down the centre. And the chrome piece down there. So this is going to have to dry overnight. And then it's assembly time. Here we are then. The end of the road. End of the road. Okay, it's all dry now. So let's get it on its, get the turtle on its back. Put in the nice shiny base. With its nice new white tyres. Super duper. In there. And we'll get these rivets in. Make sure that's right in there, as it should be. That one. And this one. Is a big enough hole to put that in by myself, innit? Don't need no assistance with that one. Right, we'll leave that set for a minute, and then we'll get on the magic. We'll have a look at it. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys, Volkswagen, VW. So now we can have a look, see how we ended up. Have a look at this. And here we go, and this is what we ended up with. Dinky's Volkswagen, early one, with the white tyres, a new paint job, which is the Neptune green. Dinky did one in a greeny blue, but this is a metallic, and theirs was non-metallic. It's got a few extras, some chrome striping on it where it belongs. So here we go. So OPA, if you're watching this, get well soon, my old friend. It'd be nice to see you back at the bench. So if anybody doesn't know who OPA is, he has a YouTube channel, OPA's Diecast Restorations, and he's been a bit poorly recently and unable to do any work. So the community's got together, and this is We Miss You, OPA, in recognition of his work. Okay. My thing is slid over here. Look, get over there for some reason or other. Yeah, so there we go. Stop lights at the back. This one had trafficators on the side, as you can see it going round. Little chrome strip. Well, I hope you like this one. I think it looks nice and smart and sharp. Well, so thanks to all the friends of the channel who's been watching this and followed me for a while now. It's much appreciated. Look forward to your comments. Here we go. So, bye for now. Take it easy. I hope you all had a good Easter. And I'll see you next week. I think next week, yeah, it could be the purchase donations video next week. God, that was a quick month, wasn't it? Anyway, see you later. Bye for now.